Teenagers of today know all too well the effects of violence in society. For many, it hits too close to home.
When they're sitting in the class, they all, a lot of them, they seem the same, and then when they go home, it's totally different for a lot of the students.
Is peer pressure when it's really strong, is that a form of bullying?
Being exposed to violence, either at home or at school, has shaped the opinions of kids. A study by the Josephson Institute says that 32% of middle school boys believe it is okay to hit or threaten a person who makes them angry.
It's better to write than to fight.
Getting kids to be able to break the cycle of violence is the key to curbing it.
Rhetoric is the art of writing.
That is the goal of the Do the Right Thing essay contest.
The students are challenged to deal with 3 questions. How have you been affected by youth violence? What can you do about youth violence? And where does youth violence come from?
Millington Middle School 8th grade teacher Kathleen Rutledge believes getting kids to put their thoughts on paper is very beneficial.
I think we get a lot from them in their writing that they're not going to say directly to you. They think a lot of times we don't read what they write. And when you do, you find out an awful lot about their depth, about their pain, about their hopes and their dreams too.
There's going to be an illustration.
April Munir, a 7th grade teacher at Schilling Farms Middle School, says raising awareness about youth violence is the first step to stopping it.
They don't realize that the little things that they do and the choices that they make now are important in the long run and the effects that they have on the other students.
Locally, the Shelby County District Attorney General's office is sponsoring the contest, and the University of Memphis is playing a key role as well.
The University of Memphis Criminal Justice Department judges the essays for each school. There are 2 winners at each school that participates, 1 gentleman, 1 young lady, and the winners at each school are invited to a banquet and then are in competition with the other winners of the schools in the area.
And some benefits to this?
The overall 2 winners from the Memphis area receive a trip to Washington, D.C. in July. While there, all the national winners will be guests at a reception in their honor at the Kuwaiti Embassy and have their essays placed in the Library of Congress.
Can't imagine being 13 or 14 and knowing that something I had written was placed in the Library of Congress. I mean, there's nothing I can think of more awesome than that. And having people actually read it with respect.
No matter how many.
The National Campaign to Stop Violence sponsors the essay contest, while the Kuwait America Foundation donates the trips to Washington as a thank you to the American people for liberating Kuwait in 1991.
I'm going to pick those up.
And even though every student will not win, the essays have far-reaching effects for all of them.
I think one of the things they found is that there are choices, and there can be positive choices.
We have seen, I think, just by doing projects like this, that they help each other more, that they are more tolerant of each other, that they are more watchful for things that go on because they truly do want to do better and have a safe school.
To learn more about this story, read the spring edition of the University of Memphis magazine, due out in March. For the University of Memphis, I'm Kathy Gianella, sophomore, journalism major.